back to Open Mic Friday with Mike Spence and Butter.
Well, Butter's down for a nap, so we can get serious about the arts. I apologize for all that wheel thing. That's all necessary because TSPN doesn't have ratings, so we don't have to worry about anybody in terms of the show being real popular. But there's nobody to compete with. But we do want to make sure our viewers have fun and they're engaged. Let's talk a little bit about the arts. Now we have some time to get serious about your upcoming events. I know you have a concert series.
We do. We have a lot of events coming up. I'm going to see if I can get them all straight. But as I said, a lot of our funding goes back to arts and education. But we also try to provide free concerts throughout the year for the community. So you probably know we have a summer concert series called TGIF. But we also do a winter concert series. It's a little bit smaller because we're not outside in the parks in the summer, obviously. It's so cold out there right now.
Nobody heard my audio in the beginning. Butter unplugged my microphone.
Oh.
She has a way of running through the studio and chewing right through. If you ever see TSPN go off the air, blue screen.
Butter's fault.
It's Butter.
Okay.
If some of the talk gets really religious or political, she starts chewing even harder on the cable. So you never know when she's going to really
So
just
Butter's your
pull
censor.
Yes, she is.
Okay.
Well, I think she might like the programming. Maybe it's that she likes it more, when it gets more intense. But she just unplugged me, so we didn't hear the beginning. But you have the concert series coming
Yes, so
up.
we were just talking about some of our upcoming events. We have our winter concert series kicking off next Friday, January 18th,
Right.
with a concert at Castle Oaks
Oh, wow.
Golf Club
yeah,
in Ione.
yeah, that's a fun place to be.
Yeah, I think it'll be a lot of fun. So we have Uncle Bean Band, who I have never heard in person. So I'm
I
looking
haven't
forward to
either,
that.
and there aren't that many bands in Amador County. Usually it's the same band over and over, so I have not seen Uncle Bean.
So
I think
Uncle Bean Band will be
cool.
there on January 18th at Castle Oaks Golf Club at 6 p.m. And
That'll be a
I'm
fun
looking
evening.
forward to seeing
Yeah.
that. Yeah, there will be drinks and food for sale there.
That
and
was the
those
key word I was looking for.
drinks.
With the food thing. If you noticed, I went to your breakfast workshop,
Mm-hmm.
and then the Bella Grace wine thing was wonderful. Their wines are terrific, but the
Well,
food
you got to
was
have
just
good food
the
and
food
wine
was amazing.
to go with
So
your art.
anytime there's food, you can count on me being there. Just email me and let me know.
So those concerts are free. So
Yeah,
everybody's
yeah. Oh, that's
welcome.
great.
They're free. You can buy food and drinks, but you can come on down and enjoy the music for free.
Perfect.
So the first one will be January 18th at Castle Oaks, and then the next three will be here in Jackson at Teresa's Banquet Room.
Great.
And those will be March 1st, March 15th, and I'm missing one, February 1st.
Oh, February 1st.
Yeah,
So that's
February
the first
1st.
one's coming. And that's at Teresa's as well.
That's at Teresa's as well, and I believe February 1st is going to be Megan O'Keefe.
Everybody knows where
Everyone knows.
Teresa's is, out
Yeah.
on Jackson Gate Road. It's just a classic.
Yeah.
It is Jackson when you think of Jackson. Teresa's. You have great supporters and all the resources out there. How have you felt about the people in Amador County? Coming
Everyone's
over?
just been wonderful.
It's been great.
Yeah, everyone's been great. People are so welcoming to me, and I'm not unfamiliar with people here. I grew up nearby, and my mom used to work in Sutter Creek, so I know people
But you
around.
need people's support, you need their interest, and you need to engage with them, and it's a
And
challenge.
I've found that people in these communities are extremely supportive of the arts, so it's great. It's inspiring, refreshing.
Right.
So we've got the winter concert series, and then in the midst of that, on February 2nd, we have Art Trek, which you're probably familiar with I think it's Second Saturday Art Walk in
Oh, yeah.
Sacramento.
Certainly, yeah.
Really popular event. All the restaurants are open, the galleries are open late, and it's really well attended. And the Art Trek here in Amador County is a little bit like that. We get galleries to open for the day on Saturday, and they serve food, and some of them serve wine
I'm
in their
there.
galleries.
Good.
So
That sounds
that's
great.
the first Saturday of every month. So the next one will be February 2nd. And this one's especially exciting because we are hoping to have the gallery set up at our office at 11A Randolph Street.
Oh,
So
you have an event on the 1st and the 2nd?
And on the 2nd.
Oh,
It's
wow,
gonna be
you can
busy.
do a full-on arts weekend. Yeah,
Going to be
that
a
sounds
busy
great.
weekend.
Oh, that
Luckily,
sounds
there will
great.
be food and drinks at both of them.
Oh,
so.
got to keep that first weekend free there. I'm going
Yeah.
to plan on that. And you have, I know, the main event coming up, too, as well, is the Taste of the Arts.
The Taste of the Arts is what I'd really
Sure,
like
for
to
the-
talk about.
Mhm.
This is a fantastic event. This will be the third year of the Taste of the Arts, which is an entire day of art classes. It's kind of a mini art institute.
Everybody can participate.
Yes, the fee for 3 classes is only $15.
Oh, just a nominal $15
so
fee.
It's extremely affordable,
Right.
and it's open to adults and young adults, so junior high and up.
Did you do that with the irony of only $15 being allowed, accounted for each student in Amador County per year, and that's their budget? And you thought $15
I don't think that was on purpose, but that's
how small it is.
That's true, and
it's great to be able to get that.
It is a pretty small fee for being able to take 3 classes taught by local professional artists who are really good at what they do.
That's fun. That sounds like fun.
13 different classes that you can choose from. So you pay your $15, you register for 3 classes and list your alternates. It'll be held at Amador High School. Registration starts at 8 a.m. You can get more information, details about all the classes and the artists teaching them on our website.
All ages, all levels of interest?
All levels of interest. There's dance classes, there's watercolor classes, there's printmaking classes, there's a musical theater class, which is actually going to put together a little snippet of a show that'll be shown at lunch to the participants.
Oh, great.
So it's going to be fun.
That's fun to be able to produce something and then actually see it come together that quickly.
Yeah. So we already have people registering. It's on our website. There are registration brochures available downstairs at Hine & Co. and at the Amador Council of Tourism, at Clark's Corner in Ione, which will also be serving lunch at A Taste of the Arts. So lunch will be for sale.
Oh, that sounds like a great, well organized. You've really been. Did you put that all together yourself?
I can't take credit for that.
No,
they've been doing that for a couple of years, and there's a great committee of people that are board of directors from Amador Arts. And they've been working really hard to put this event together.
Yeah, well, it's coming right up, and again, the best event, that Taste of the Arts, sounds like the perfect. That's at the 1st of February, both the 1st and the 2nd that weekend. So keep that in mind.
February is going to be a busy month around here for the arts.
Yes, it is.
So.
But that's a good time because that's before everything really gets going. We have a lot of crab feeds and events and things. So that early February is. That's a good time to have an event, and people can get out there. It's a great resource that you're putting together for them, and to get involved with being able to actually do something, artistically and creatively.
Well, this is a great opportunity because all of the artist teaching classes here are local working professional artists. And so the opportunity to go in and actually have a hands-on course with them, there's only going to be about 15 students in each class, so you'll get a lot of hands-on time with the artists, and I highly recommend it.
Well, the kids just don't get enough arts education. My son went through Argonaut High School, but when he got to college at the University of Nevada, he came home one weekend and he wanted all of a sudden be an arts major. And he had all this talent, and he had some small programs there, but you just want to make sure you foster their creativity. I'm reading a new book, Deepak Chopra's new book. He's obviously theology is his big thing, but he has a new book called Superbrain, and essentially we all use our regular basic brain to do everything from our daily functions and breathing and eating and all that kind of thing, and I eat automatically, so that's my basic brain. But then the creative brain, the superbrain, is really something that needs to be developed, and without the arts we're not going to be using the next generation is not going to be using their superbrain enough. And using any type of creativity or having that background, growing up. It's very important.
There are a lot of reasons why arts education is important, and all through school, there are benefits for kids that are having art classes in school. It makes them want to come to school because it's a fun part of their education. It creates an opportunity for kids to really get involved and sink their teeth in their education.
Well, when you meet with Cam Merzlach, he'll tell you he didn't even want to go to class.
I've heard Cam's story.
If it wasn't for the arts classes that drew him in and kept him engaged, and so it really is important to get them interconnected and interactive. And I want to thank you again. We only have about 30 seconds to chit-chat a little bit and talk about how the events are coming up.
There's a lot of events, all the information
and
about
your
them
email,
on our website.
How do you get to your website?
Our website is www.amadorarts.org.
Amadorarts.org.
Amadorarts.org. And you can find us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, or stop by the office and come and talk to me about what's going on directly.
We're going to post this show on YouTube, and you can do it on Facebook and see it as well.
Then you can find us anywhere.
Yeah, well, thanks for taking the time, coming out, and promoting Amador Arts Council. It's very important, Terra. I really appreciate you coming on the show.
Thanks for having me.
And look forward to being here next week. Open Mic Fridays.
You're watching Amador County's #1 news and sports leader, TSPN.